Here we are again. Here with my buddy Joe. It's Captain Ken and Joe here, and we're from Jack's Charter Service and
Catch-22.
Catch-22, our YouTube page. We're here just briefly to talk about planer boards. We just did a video on flasher flies. Well, you need something to pull your flat lines, whether you're fishing for cohos with a keel weight and a Dodger fly, whether it's lead core with spoons or Dodger flies, copper line. We'll go through all those knots and everything eventually. But right now I just want to talk about planer boards in general.
Get her. Oh my God. Woo.
We exclusively use offshore planer boards because of the fact that through all of the planer boards that I've tested and used, they not only pull the bait out, they pull it out to the side further than a different planer board. So we'll have videos coming up here that will actually show you the difference in how they pull out to the side with us setting them. But with other planer boards, you'll see that the planer boards are set where they're going back to the back of the boat, but with offshores, you'll see them going out to the side of the boat, so they're increasing your spread further. I'm not saying that they don't drop back as well because of the fact that they do, but you get a wider swath going through the water, I feel, with offshore planer boards because of the fact that they pull harder to the side of the boat. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to pull copper behind one of the regular planer boards, the regular size planer boards. We do until we get up to heavy coppers, and then we'll use the larger offshore planer board. I do a couple things to the offshore planer board when I get them. I always run an OR 16 clip in my front clip right here. Everything else is the same. It's just got the pin in the middle of it, so you could use it for drop weights, snap weights, that sort of thing. It's got a pin so that the line should not pull past the pin unless it's so old that the pin broke or something like that. You've got to be careful. There's a lot of imitation OR16s on the market that are not made by offshore. The spring is not nearly as strong. The pads get eaten into much quicker. They just don't hold the same way, period. They break. They're not offshores. The next thing that we do is I actually stick a, here we go. The same little curly tail that's on the back of a coyote flasher, more or less. I stick one of those on the back of my offshore boards. You'll see a walleye segment that we'll do that we attach it right to the back eye. And I actually screw another hole in the back of my board right here rather than the one that's in the side of it here. I feel that the board goes out to the side even further because of the angle that we're pulling on. So right down at the level, that's the hole that it originally came out of. I screw a hole directly in line with the yellow plastic piece here, screw it in there, and attach the little pigtail to it. So theoretically, unless my line breaks, I never lose the board. The boards don't come off, the boards don't trip, the boards don't anything. We take our rod, we point down at the bait and reel it in until it comes to the back of the boat, unclip the board, person fights the fish then with the rod up. So we found that it makes a big difference. Boards don't dive underwater. They come with the flag on them. We actually just tuck the flag in because of the fact that in the rough stuff that we're fishing with the boards in and out of the water, we find that the flag can actually catch the next line going to the next board because most times we're running 2, 3, 4 boards aside. You'll see that the only change from this that we make for our walleye boards is that we actually add a light to the top of it, which in a future segment we'll show you the lights. We put green for on the starboard side and red for on the port side of our walleye boards, so when we're fishing at night we can see them go back. So the gist of this is that we use offshore boards for the fact that they pull out to the side further. They don't dive in rough water. They're a great board. Doing a little bit of change on them from the way that they come. I feel from using them over the past 25 years that they are the best that there is. We have the best luck with them. With what we do with our lines, we don't tend to lose the board, even if for some reason a line would break. With the fact that there's the pin and it's a heavy duty clip, if the line would break in your copper, which would be over here, then you're losing your copper, but you still have your main line, your backing, going to the board itself. So very rarely do we lose that many boards. It's a great board. If people have any questions, once again, please message us, email us. Our email is captken, captken at jacks, JACKS, charterservice.com. You can also text message me, call me, 414-349-4077. Definitely willing to discuss anything that you have in mind. Thanks much. We'll be back to you with another segment. This is Captain Ken from Jack's Charter Service and
Captain Joe from Jack's Charter Service.
And what else? What's our YouTube page?
Catch 22.
Come and see us again at Catch 22 and give us a call, message us, let us know what else you want to see. Thanks much. Have a good one.
Bye.